Good morning. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm in Whittier. Yesterday was a pretty brutal day. There was a lot of wind and a lot of rain. Got into the Whittier Tunnel Visitor Center, and they were saying it was winds in 25 to 30 miles an hour with gusts much higher than that. And I believe it. I was getting moved around a lot. I stayed nice and dry except for my gloves. That's the one shortcoming. I got some nice gloves, but when they get wet, you can't get your hand in them. The inside all bunches up, so that's a problem. I went to my backup gloves. They lasted about 10 miles, and they were soaked all the way through. So, but I got to the Whittier Inn. Nice place, very nice looking place on the outside. Had a good restaurant, had a great meal last night, slept good. And this morning, I went farther into Whittier, and I found this little laundromat that, got to do laundry at some point. So here we are, doing a load in this little laundromat. It's part of the Whittier Anchor Inn. So get that done this morning, and then I got to get in line for the ferry boat. I think the ferry leaves about 2:45 today for Valdez, about a 6-hour crossing of Prince William Sound. So I'm looking forward to that. Things are pretty well charged up. I noticed there was no plugs anywhere in this laundromat to plug into, but there is one out in the foyer just outside of here. This morning, foggy, high overcast, but no rain. Everything's wet, but no rain. Yesterday, had a good day other than the weather. It's a great drive. I'd like to do it in the dry sometime between Seward and Whittier. Tremendous views, I'm sure. I also went to the Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center, hiked about 1.5 miles in their loop, and they've got all sorts of animals they've adopted and recovered that can't survive on their own anymore. Elk, bison, reindeer, a lot of small animals, porcupine, things like that. So that's kind of interesting to go through. Very reasonable. They had a little snack shop there, so I was able to have some lunch. And then I took off for Whittier. Whittier Tunnel was pretty neat. I was there about 40 minutes early. And every half hour they swap directions. It's a one-lane tunnel. So I waited about 40 minutes under the eave of a restroom building because it was pouring rain. And you have to stay within the 2 railroad tracks because it also serves as a railroad once or twice a day. So 2.5 miles stay on in between the rails. So I did it. Didn't get stuck in the railroad tracks or anything. And came through. It was the only time yesterday that I didn't get rained on. So I'm going to finish up with laundry here and throw them in the dryer, repack everything, and then by that time I should be pretty close to getting ready to go in line to get on the ferry this afternoon. So that's it for now. We'll catch you in Valdez. Well, I just had breakfast here in Whittier. I thought I'd drive around the town a little bit and see a few of the sights.
there.